Yeah, this video shows evidences of how people are joining hands with Olabisi Onabanjo University to cause much more problem than they can ever know to handle. I've been posting a lot of things on IA Connect website about the fact that these universities, these institutions are not Nigerian owned. You get, they are actually against Nigeria. Then during the process, you're trying to get people to work in your business in order to help you build your country. And then start to discover that most of those people are actually the most stupid people in the world that could easily be enslaved. People that they, their parents sent them to the university to become someone great, and they chose to become the opposite of the purpose of their parents in their life. That kind of thing, like they became the opposite of why their parents gave birth to them. And sometimes God sends angels to, or whoever, or people who are already in line with the purpose God created them and the purpose why their parents gave birth to them. Those that were already in line with that comes to meet them, and then just because maybe they are punishments to their parents, or perhaps they themselves are even punishments to themselves and the rest, they get themselves into big trouble. Look at this and tell me where the person is actually going to end up in if this is fight to any court. Justice. And believe me, I'm filing it for defamation of character. So it's an addition to the case that I was building. You remember the call for action that I did? I have not actually filed the suit into the court itself. I've sent a copy to the court, but I have not opened it as a lawsuit fully. You get, just a kind of assault for like a preloading. Like, it's not even front loading yet. It's just a preloading. Like, it should just trend a bit before it gets to the court. So the lawyer, the judges, or everybody will have a full mind. I don't like bringing as per my nature. I have not attacked someone that you don't know I'm going to attack. And believe me, if I attack that person, I'll attack the person to my own words, to my own taste. Yeah, that's why I sound warnings as much as I can. I shout as much as I can, so that when the judgment day comes, you will not be like, I wasn't aware this person received the court warrant. Court does that, don't they? They will give you the warrant so that they will bring it to your house. Make sure you collect it. Then you got the warrant, and then you are still claiming you did not receive the warrant. Every warning is a warrant. You get? So that's what this is all about. So just go through this. I'm not going to be too slow, and I'm not going to try and analyze. You have your lawyers, you have your maybe those that twist the laws. This is not about law or whatever. This is about justice. Tell me, does Britain not believe in justice? Their previous governments, far ago, those that have died, during Abiola times, and those who created those stupid universities and the rest, they may not have this mind of justice. See, they call themselves someone of the Christian gods who created an institution to enslave people. I'm a Christian, but I have been serving the same Christian gods, and I have not seen in the dictionary of the Christian gods where enslavement is in the dictionary. It's not there. So where they see their own enslaving pattern, you get, their own dubious pattern, their own idiot pattern, you get, shows that they are not actually serving the Christian gods they claim to serve. They are serving gods in the evil ones. Maybe the classification of Aletheia, Zeus, and all those, they are stupid, evil demons that end up dying at the end of another hybrid. So just an hybrid that is not even a full demon of their own species. They call it the reason why they call it an hybrid is because it was from a weaker species. You see, that's the behavior they are portraying. So that's it. So just go through this chat with this one of my colleagues then in university time, thinking we were colleagues, but yeah, I am one of the spirit of the true sons of Africa. You don't understand. This is not just Nigeria's fight here. This is Africa. I am one of the true bloods, the true people that God created into Africa. You get, they say according to archaeology, God created Adam into Africa. According to archaeological findings, Adam and Eve were created into Africa. So if that is according to science, you get where the oldest fossil records, or will they twist their science and say it's no more around God? So according to their science, you get fossil record is dated and it's, whatever year, whatever. And then that's it about me. This is Jewish Dr. Raphael Balogo, the professor. You get the true professor in Nigeria. Every other professor in Nigeria are counterfeit. That is the truth. I'm not blaspheming them. If they want to sue me, they should come. I need money. You get, so they sue me for telling them that they are nonsense professor. You get, to fetch me money because I would prove it and they cannot disprove it. I debunked evolution in Nigeria. They eat it. You understand? In every other countries, what has happened in USA? Oh, what happened in USA? It's simple. You talk about evolution wrongly, you lose your certificate. What did I do? I even went on scholarship. You get, without them being able to do anything, they chickened out of it. Do you know why? Because those who tried to debunk it before, they didn't know how to do it. They were utterly sinful. So they could use their sin. Now, someone should come and point out a wrongdoing that is not according to the Constitution Code of Nigeria that will cause me to go to jail for telling them that they brought in an education that is full of flaws to my own country that believes in one God or many gods, but whatever amount of God it is, they believe that in one almighty, one supreme, not plenty equalities, but one supreme who created everything, including us. You get it? And I don't know how you just come and bombard us. Even the generator you created did not evolve by whatever all the theory you were postulated. None of them made generator out, but at least one of creation made generator out. The basic one we've been talking about, the one that created mankind too. A copy of it made generator. So that's it. So just go through this post. This chat with her name is fully recorded on it. So yeah, I'm going to play these audios so you can. How would I start? Something great usually seem complex. I've been working on this for a long time. The reason why I feel like is because Nigeria as it is right now, there's one real market and a lot of temporary market. There's one permanent market and a lot of temporary market. Do you know where the permanent market is? The permanent market is the provision of intellectual properties. You get, the temporary market is just be doing everything, building text, building softwares and the rest. All those ones will come and go. You get, but the one that will last, that will stay, that is not in the graphs of any Nigerian currently, is the provision of intellectual properties to produce our ample percent. Ample means average national production of required livelihood. It means, okay, from food to shelter to health to phones and these technological gadgets and protection and other stuff. You get, the one owned by your country, that is produced by your country, like made in Nigeria phones, made in Nigerian clothes, made in Nigerian vehicles, made in Nigerian gadgets, made in Nigeria everything we need, made in Nigeria health sector. You get, made in Nigeria treatment to different diseases that is developed by Nigerians that we don't have to list out. You get, now the licenses of all these things are given out to the foreigners, to Britain most of the time. You get, USA is importing products here. Importation, we have been shouting that it's causing problem because we cannot do much of a made in Nigeria thing because we don't have the technology. So all these have been washing, you get, and not only washing, because there's a difference between washing and doing nothing about it, and washing and doing everything you can do in your power, and doing everything you can do in your power for 10 years, something, in fact, for 5 years, is very powerful, you get. And one thing I discovered is the problem of Nigeria is not material resources, it is intellectual property resources. You get, like the knowledge itself, ownership of the knowledge, not just the knowledge. We know a lot of things, but does what we know, do we have full license to use them? What are the terms of and conditions in using this knowledge? Is it nearest in the future and someone will just come and tell us that this knowledge was stolen from us, so you have to give us 50% of what you make for it, or don't use it at all? 50% is good though. They say 80%, what can you do? They own it. They say, okay, go and eat your property. Don't use our idea. Don't use what maybe we taught you. Maybe you stole it from us. Regardless, if they say don't use it to produce the drum you are pouring your water inside, or the knife you are using to cut your bread, or the frying pan, you get, once they do it legally, then your material resources will just be as useless as it is, because you still need to do some processing. You get, so all these things are the real permanent market. You get, and I have already solved the problem of the intellectual property part. Only adoption that it remains. And to get adoption ready, I would have to create my own institutions, which I have done all paper required, like all legalities. All that remains is building a team. You get, a team of people that we are going to work together. And this year, very important. So that is it, so I'm just trying to build a team, and I've been watching you since 100 level.
It's very important now.
You are the first friend that I actually
Some people usually
personally in 100 level, and then
some people usually get after they will say that some people will get arrogant and just cause problem for yourself just because of little things. Yes, and you will be jumping the gun and killing yourself.
Shana is one of both of you, Sha. And I had to just move back because of some reasons, Sha. So that's it.
Sometimes it shows how much your parents did over you.
So everything is linked up, but we
Spent a lot of money and wasted everything.
So I connect internet technology itself, because I connect internet technology is one common network of internet working technologies, and my purpose is to create world safety, security, peace, and prosperity. But to create all those, we have to first make sure that one, look at the.
So this person wants world on safety, insecurity,
that is protection,
war everywhere, and what
problems,
everything that poverty, everything she wants for herself. You get, not for the world, for herself.
The world cannot be at peace,
And that's
or
it.
let me say we cannot make the world be at peace if we cannot make Nigeria be at peace. So my major focus is Nigeria. And if we want to talk about you be at peace, an individual cannot be at peace unless the community is at peace. No matter what peace you have, okay, look at which
Don't
people
respect me with that. You're human being.
or are they just ruggeding things? Can they actually
Just
sleep on
25
the
years
streets
into
without being afraid of anything? Look at the amount of security
just 25 years.
watching them up and down,
Expect me to have
always
mercy
afraid
on
of food
anyone.
poisoning and the rest. So, meanwhile, currently I to kickstart things.
Bọ́lọ́run dá kó wá sáyé ìgbà yẹn. Wọ́n máa wá bọ́ǹbù lórí bọ́ǹbù ẹ̀yìn.
Materials are already available. Believe me, they are new, accurate, simple, straightforward.
Because it's just going to lose
Like
everything.
when I say creative now, I don't mean maybe graphics design kind of creative. I mean, how they created generator, creative like that. Creation of
Intentionally remove
motorcycle, creation of
sometimes.
something. That's what I mean by creative.
creative, not just graphic designing alone.
So if you want evidences, maybe you are not sure, maybe it is clear, go ahead and ask WhatsApp. Maybe they send CDC and whatever. They will see this, everything is and I like WhatsApp for one thing. They are keeping their promises of what? Keeping privacy. But then they must review chats. You get when demanded by a government entity with the approval or the presence of both parties. Like both parties, those that chatted in it we be aware of it. Yeah, so maybe I'm chatting with someone, I will be aware, the other person will be aware, then WhatsApp, you contact both of us, and then, or regardless, both of us shall be aware that WhatsApp will not be aware of the release of that chat. You get, and thank God I'm not using, that's why I'm using the official software of WhatsApp. So that, yeah, they'll be like, they are in control of this chat too. They are in control, and if WhatsApp wants to keep their life forever, they will not commit any crime against anybody, including the person I'm chatting with. In short, and myself, in short, catching a criminal is not a crime. It is safe. You saved the criminal from committing more heavier crime. Simple as ABC. So they have a right to do that. And you've already protected every other people in your, your customers like myself and others, your clients that use your WhatsApp app, from being victim to criminals too. So not only did you stop a criminal, you also protected everybody that remained. You get, and that's why I keep using WhatsApp, because they are making sure that okay, even though chat is editable, even though they are making chat like disappearing, they make it show that this chat has disappeared or will disappear for one good reason. Do you know the reason? The reason is very simple. So that by the day you want to talk about it, you will say, yes, it was a disappearing message and this is what happened. And that is why I don't chat with people using disappearing message. And once the disappearing message comes in, you get WhatsApp, whatever. Yeah, I say you communicated with disappearing message. I didn't communicate with disappearing message. You don't understand. So if the message is disappearing, it's your own problem. You get, even if you tell me something I didn't see it, don't come and be lying for me. So that's it.
But there's one thing about it. So there are a lot of things we will talk about, but I would have to ask one more question before I can go to one app. There's one part of IACOLLECT that I believe is very, very new to make things work faster, but I don't have enough connection for it. So it's this part I actually first need to ask.
So sometimes just because you tell somebody about your business does not mean you are that. You want to overgrade it.
Just go through the site,
forgetting
the
that
I can convert them into web.
if I have read the book
Just intentionally
and I'm a material artist, a full-fledged one, not just physical content. It means I'm a war strategist.
So the question is simple. I'll ask the text.
As is recorded, everything, they are all evidences. You get? They are all evidences. We are in the era where they don't want bloodshed again. And for war to be successfully won without bloodshed, court must be just. You get? Or there will be bloodshed. So it's one way. It's either court dájọ́ straightforward, which is a code, or káwọn èèyàn pull ọ̀rẹ́ starting from the judges. Ibi tó máa ti bẹ̀rẹ̀ ni you get, because when they get to the judge and the judge do anyhow, they will say no problem. Bomb will just land in the court the second day. Everybody start to die. They say world war. Wait, you dẹjọ́ kẹjọ́ now. If you die the right ẹjọ́, you get, bomb will not be able to land because they would have confiscated everybody that bomb will land from. Simple as ABC. But because you are betted, you'll be hiding. Before you know it, bomb have bombed you. But if it is not, you get, if it is a, they say we want world peace. So the right thing will always focus on world peace.
You get, it's only a criminal that will say something that will now go against wide and world peace. You get, but if the person is not a criminal, whatever he does will create this peace we need. And that's exactly, sometimes in some angel looking faces that want to get popular by force to insult me. You get, see, to insult me. Wants to let me screenshot, wants to hide profile picture, no profile picture again. Because I have blocked the person, that's why it has not updated. It has disappeared immediately. See something, Mrs. Criminal, girlfriend of criminals. Sójà tó yẹ kán ìtàyà tó ní kó bẹ̀rẹ̀ àwọn méjèèjì. The two of them, you get, to enter combat with me, they will last just 10 seconds. They should just get their maybe knife or whatever. I'll kill both of them. Yes, they will scratch me if they want to. I mean, they will definitely want to kill me. But scratch nobody. Simple. 10 seconds, and it's because it's 10 seconds fight. That's why if it don't happen, they scratch me. John, be oversized. Because the pen last one, I think that through gun is a problem. Even their waistcoat cannot hold them standing. So just read this. This is not hostility towards them, it's about what I know about them. I told you I've been observing them for years. Since the shot I told them. It's not because I have anything against them, but they just made me have something against them. They just behave like criminals now. So
Yeah, you know the old file that they signed for all that they signed when we went to the clearance, the one that they collected, the one they gave us one paper, they packaged everything together. So what they are collecting is actually the DSA, the clearance form, the original notification of results, the receipts and everything that we used to do that clearance then. You get packaged together. Then original notification of results, and then you are going to pay 1,000 a year, so that is the additional distance. So we do some confirmation up and down and down.
like someone that did not even check someone's track record, just be saying rubbish. Like Nigboruelu. And he's a graduate, look at you print graduate that cannot even think. That is why I still tell you, the knowledge I'm practicing today are my own. UK. Gbogbo students wọn ló ya wèrè lọ yẹn. Yahoo ni gbogbo wọn. Ètò gbọ́n jù scam ṣì ní. Jẹ́ pé knowledge wọn ló ń lò.
No, I had something that if you lost the receipt, you would pay 3,000 naira to look for the receipt. So I did not lost my receipt. The receipt is too important to lose. You can still lose some certificate. You will get around that since you have the receipt.
Ordinary communication with people and be putting yourself inside bondage. And you call yourself a graduate of a university. I'm a primary school boy.
If you lost that one, I think it's 3 because 30,000 you just pay that 3,000, I think. So
and this is the school parents are clamoring, my children must go. Anyway, middle class, what are the first class doing? My children must go to a better one. Send them out of Nigeria. Take them to PELC universities everywhere. Harvard is a PELC if you don't know. Go and check the knowledge they are teaching every other person, like someone deep inside. And the agreements they signed. You graduate, go, you enter one big business straight. You come back to the slump and teaching people how to become successful. You want to be ordinary. I'm trying to create a world where you don't need to be hiding things again, because there's regulations that, okay, you graduate, once you are alive in the community, you will never suffer, whether you work or not. But yes, there's a productive time and a time where you'll be classified unproductive. From childhood till you grow up, it's productive. Once you enter like 70 and you are not an immortal yet or a demon, then you enter unproductive straight. But during that unproductive, it's legacy. You have everything, access to everything for free. And if you are someone who knows how to save, you would have saved up
everything you need then go, so you now have double access. You'll be rich. No, there's no reason to hoard anything. Eh? There's no reason to order anything. So if you are in the if you are an order of anything like HOARDER, you should go to jail, sincerely. Because I don't know why you are ordering what should actually flow to your fellow brothers. Like you are just, because of your own greediness, you are making others suffer. Eh? Your laziness, your greediness, and others are suffering as if they were criminals. You are the criminals. You should go to a prison and start to work for them all the ordings you've done. And then, if you believe like, okay, you worked hard for it, then no problem. Let us finalize the hard work by creating the new world that would ensure that everybody is well taken care of. No. You will be saying some rubbishes on phone and behaving like a stupid idiot. Eh? Read all this, they are all my knowledge. Yeah. And what looks like pervertism here, if she is not a premature sexual criminal, they say according to Nigeria regulations, under 18 should not have anything to do with sex. So you committed crime against Nigeria itself now. Before you were 18, you have jumped and do what you shouldn't have done. And then you are now behaving because I said I have not committed any crime. For sure I haven't. My parents follow laws. Even the Christianity they were inside, they followed the law to the core of their power. I learned it from them. But me, I'm saying there's the difference between me and them is, I say, is this law for our benefit or not? If it is for our benefit, I will follow it to the core. If it is not to our benefit, I'll be the first person to crash that law. It's not like I will not say, it's not like I'll be pretending to follow. No. Obviously, I will tell you why I'm not following it, and there's nothing you can do. Nobody forced me to be alive. I could commit suicide, you forgot it. So I'm not forced to be alive. And I'm not forced to eat. Yeah, you are trying to force me not to have work, but if you know me very well, I am very hardworking. Nobody forced me to work when I know I should work. So you are trying to force me not to work. Simple. So you are abetting my nature, and whatever you gain from it, congratulations. But one thing is sure, I will sue you to court because you're committing a crime. Someone has a productive nature to the community. You are not only committing a crime against me, but to the community, to everybody who wants to see to the fact that they have a good life. Those are the people you are committing crime to. That is me plus everybody that don't want to suffer. So unless the person wants to suffer, you will say you are not committing a crime against him. Yes, yeah. And I sent this girl, I said she's not really, see, aside my cousin, you get, aside my own cousin, yet uncalculatedly 136 views that have viewed this book on Wattpad. I always check every day. You get? And my cousin, if this book gets out and I can sense that 140 people get it before I start to sell it in my own university, because it's a coursework in my university. Yes, regardless of whether it gets out or not, it's definitely going to be sold in my university. You won't be able to do an exam without buying the book. So that one is no problem. But this is righteousness. The book is also all about righteousness. And it states that if someone crosses your righteousness, the 4 criteria state that you must punish the person to do what? To avoid future crossing. You know what it means? It means eyes on some people. No, just watch. I sent her this. And this thing, because someone does not have brain. Someone who has a great future by herself, like someone who can become great, you get, without a lot of people criminalizing and harming a lot of people just to put this person to become in a position that the person, and like she herself, will squander and destroy by herself. You get?
If she's not that kind of person, the final remark will not happen. Just be scrolling, be viewing it. When you discuss with people, you try to bring them to you. So you would employ sincerity, honesty. You get. But what you add to it is, what do you think as you know them? What do you know best about them, and how would you place your sincerity? There's difference between Mofema Aduejo and I would just like to have a nice time with you. You know, there are two different things. Yes, they are the same thing. You are sincere. But the way you tabled it is different based on the psychology of both. You get it? So those are things that I apply, and that's what is here. I'm 100% sincere with anybody, and believe me, I don't have any sexual desires for these two Kogbo girls. So I've been watching them for a long time, so how will I have sexual desires for them? They are Kogbo for someone in my own caliber. Like, sexually conscious, how many minutes? 2 hours. Who is a pervert here? A pervert is someone who is premature and underdeveloped sexually but wants to have sex by force. You perverted now. It's not someone flying from girls to girls. It's not. Someone who is sexually developed will not have to fly from girls to girls. Girls will rush the person. You don't understand, do you? Like, will not be, you know who they call pervert? Someone that will not see girls to fuck and is flying about over there. That is what they call for one righteous reason. Because this one is not pervert, this is sexual harassment that will land you to jail. And look at them, they are all classification of ugly people. That is a maximum beauty. Before you even talk about perverts, before you can open your mouth and say someone is a pervert, make sure you are finer in every way than the person you are calling a pervert. Because sex is like handing over his own qualities to your own qualities, or you get, and then you have bad qualities and you are calling someone that have good qualities a pervert. Are you mad? It's madness. So it's madness. The highest level of madness in man history is you are talaka and you are calling Olowo talaka. You don't understand? You are the one that is talaka and you are calling Olowo talaka. Yes.
Just tell me, like, type it down. What you are talking about exactly, because I don't really understand. Be straightforward. I don't like the fact that you are beating around the bush.
Look at this statement here. You don't like the fact like I'm beating around the bush. It means everything I've been typing since morning or trying to discuss, you were doing two things, trying to steal the ideas and do what? And also trying to frame me. It was conscious plan with this statement.
Say what you want to say, because I don't understand.
Say what do I want to say? Are you expecting me to say I want to ask people that I know that have boyfriends out? Or do you think you have boyfriend and your boyfriend is about sex with you, Abby? So me, I will not be using my own nakedness to seduce you. That you've had more than one boyfriend intentionally to seduce you, or maybe you are mad. Because someone who cannot think is mad. You are very, very mad. It's not like you're a virgin. If you're a virgin now, you get, my nakedness will be causing you will be right to say my nakedness is causing, and I'll tell you, what are you looking for in sites that I got your number from? Or what are you looking for? You are in adult site, not in children's site, and you call yourself over 18, right? So just watch. This person is a premature sexual addict. You know how much you gbà tó wà ní university, bàbá wọn kó wọn wá school. See, one was school, ọmọ tó bá gbẹ́kọ̀ọ́ nílé, you get, wọ́n máa sọ kan, ó máa tún rẹ̀ ẹ̀kọ́ nílé náà. Ṣùgbọ́n tọ́mọ bá gbẹ́kọ̀ọ́, ó natural. Wọ́n máa ń parí ẹ̀ bẹ́ẹ̀ ni, ọmọ yẹn gbẹ́kọ̀ọ́, ó tó tún rẹ̀ ẹ̀kọ́. Mi ò tí ì rí tó ti sọ pé ọmọ yẹn gbẹ́kọ̀ọ́ lásán rí. You get, tó bá gbẹ́kọ̀ọ́, you get, wàá tún rẹ̀ ẹ̀kọ́. You get what I'm saying? It means tó bá gbẹ́kọ̀ọ́ láti ilé, tó dẹ̀ tún rẹ̀ ẹ̀kọ́ láti ilé, kó tẹ̀ lọ sí school tó ti kọ́ ẹ dáadáa. You get, wàá tún rẹ̀ ẹ̀kọ́ dáadáa. You get what I'm saying? So you will know. Ìbàjẹ́ ló fa gbogbo eléyìí. So gbogbo èyí tó yẹ pé wọ́n kàn pé gbèkiri, don't forget the people that are teaching you in universities are also parents. So the quality we dey give tata ẹran wọn lọ sí abroad universities. It's rubbish. This is an evidence of the kind of student OOU is bringing. I'm not one of their category. You get? Don't forget we are fighting. You see, I'm actually obviously against the university because the knowledge I'm using today is not their knowledge, my own formed hard-earned knowledge. And then they are trying to make sure I won't even be able to use it. They want to steal it for themselves. I want mad people. They are not sending one madman to come and be carrying stick. I'm saying, I'm a martial artist. If you think you can break my head, I will break your eyes, then sue you to court for attempting to break my head on the instruction of those that send you here. Gbogbo wèrè tó kù tí mo rí lórí street, gbogbo wọn lọ́mọ ojú tọmọra, they don't pass their boundary, they go where they are going. Wọ́n léyàn, inú fíìmù ni wèrè ti ń léyàn. Láti ìgbà tẹ́mi ti wà ó, wèrè tẹ́nibọ́dì ò tọ́, kò kì í léyàn, ó máa lọ jẹ́jẹ́ ara ẹ̀ ní. Tọ́ bá ti tọ̀. So mo máa lọ jẹ́jẹ́ ara mi wèrè, á fẹ́ máa ṣe, ó máa tó wèrè fẹ́ máa ṣe wèrè. Nǹkan ń ṣe wèrè, èèyàn tó ní, you know, those gbọmọgbọmọ things. You know, these kidnappers things that is rampant. That is what he is too now. But he is not a kidnapper now. He just want to, you know, he wants to think that Rabma is a weak spot. Telling you that the first law of Rabma is to create what? For your enemy who wants to attack you and create that wants to criminalistically attack you. What does it state? It states that create a legal way of damaging him. Simple. It's not saying that you should be reporting him anyhow. Reporting him in a way that it will damage him if he becomes a criminal. Simple. That's why those people that are burning this thing, they are right. Police cannot catch them because they released to the police more than once, and the police have unrighteously freed. So the next time they will just burn and be looking, and police, you will free him, and he has kidnapped our child before. Simple as ABC. So they are not at fault. It's police that is at fault. Thank you very much. So look at the quality of OOU students. This is NGC regulated, National University Commission of one stupid country. They come and be enslaving us in our own country. This is fight for independence. I'm not saying that I hate the individuals. I hate the government. I hate the way the government is organized. I hate the system that they created, not the white people. I'm not a racist. I'm just someone that will disagree with racism, and your government is promoting racism. Simple as ABC.